happening, everyone? I hope you guys are enjoying your week. I do say been a long week. I do say so. Welcome back to another episode of Mottie Hour. Idle Prep here. So glad to be, back here doing this thing, doing the other thing, doing the other thing. I don't know. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed your week. It's the beginning of October, start of spooky season and all that stuff. And it seems like I am not finished. But yeah, in this episode, we're gonna be taking it a little bit down south, and we're gonna be jamming and vibing with the DMV Towson crew. Having some good talks about DANCERUSH and all that stuff. I got all. It's gonna be a good time. I'm just pulling up my questions before we start this. Mottie Hour is available on all podcast platforms, all major podcast platforms. So make sure you check that out and all that stuff. But yeah, gonna make sure everything is okay and all that good stuff. So wait for this long episode. But I hope you guys are having a great time. Gotta do that self-promoting, because why not? Because we cool like that. Also, the joy of being in a lot of Discord servers, it's just great. It's just great. Fade this out. And we'll get started in just a second right here. So without further ado, let's do this.
Deafened the whole time. Oh, there! Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil, I am here. And for those who are watching this VOD and also this live stream, yes, Meepston is driving and Dragos is at Towson University.
Yep.
Nice little campus stroll. I always like to do that. But guys, but yeah, how are you guys doing?
I'm feeling well, no, that has me sad. I feel really sad.
Why are we feeling, wait, why are we feeling sad? Hold up.
Dude, that dance had me depressed. I wanted to play something cool.
Yeah, it is what it is. Well, guys, for those who are listening on the podcast, I have members of the DMV crew. That does not mean Department of Motor Vehicles. That's the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Well, guys, welcome to the Mottie Hour. I'm glad that you guys are all here today. So, without further ado, introduce yourselves. And when did you start playing DanceRush? And where do you play in the DMV area? Starting from the Meepston.
Alphabetical order.
Oh, okay. I just picked someone. Meepston, go.
Oh, me? Okay, hi. My name is Meepston. I've been playing DANCERUSH STARDOM since March 2021. And I currently play at the Towson Town Center.
All right, I guess I'll go next. My name is Dragos. I go by Anish, as my actual name. I play in the Towson Town Center round 1. And I've been playing since, I don't even remember the exact date, but it was like 3 semesters ago that I started. So about a year and a half ago.
Hello. So I'm John of DANCERUSH Basement. I have been playing DanceRush for since the end of 2019, since the game came out. However, COVID, there was a long time where I didn't close around 1, between the end of 2019 and when it kind of started opening back up back in 2021. And I play in the Towson Town Center as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Nagasaki420. If you ever meet me in real life, just call me Gabe, whatever. I don't care. I've been playing Dance Rush since December of 2021, and I play at the Cave down in Fairfax. Peep the Cave. Best arcade in the Virginia
Cave is
area.
amazing. I agree. The
Yeah.
Cave has made me consider transferring to George Mason.
Oh, please don't. Shout out to Greg, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Greg. He's actually the goat for all those machines.
Damn. Okay.
So yeah, the Cave. So if you're ever in the Virginia area, hit up the Cave for sure. Moving on forward. This is like a nice little question I like to ask my interviewers. Since Dance Rush revolves around the world of shuffle dance, do you guys out of any of you guys have any like dance background per se? Because there's some dancers in like this community like that picked up Dance Rush and they're like really good at dancing, you know?
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I had none at all before I started.
Real.
Like, I struggled.
Same.
When I first started playing this game, I didn't even know how to shuffle.
I think that goes like for
Like,
some-
shuffling, T-steps, SpongeBob's, none of that.
I had a little bit of breaking before coming into this. Not enough. I have more of a background in martial arts, and the precision carries over, I'd say.
Yeah, I guess my experience before Dance Rush, when I was about, I don't know if this counts, when I was about like 8 years old, my mom signed me up for like ballroom dancing lessons, so like I learned how to waltz and stuff. But I never really
Oh, nice.
I mean, I do kind of know how to do that stuff, but I didn't really take it seriously. I guess I was also in musical theater in high school. So like I did some dancing for that, but I probably got like the biggest increase in my abilities because I for a time being I in about 2019 I was going to a lot of like electronic music concerts and shows, and I went to Electric Music Carnival for the first time in May 2019, and I saw a lot of people shuffling, and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I'm gonna try that, and I sort of practiced at home a little bit, and then I found out about Dance Rush. I'm like, wait, there's a game that like teaches you how to dance. Like, that's so cool. So
Hmm.
I just kind of picked up Dance Rush from that.
Yeah, definitely. Like
Shout out to AGCan and Takapu Dance Rush, by the way, for uploading those charts.
the actual
They're the
goats
goats.
of the internet. Like seriously.
I agree.
They've been
Oh,
grinding,
man.
uploading all the new stuff. Like even though I said it in the previous episode, Ijikin, we love you so much. I'm excited to meet you at Mistake on the Lake 5. Moving on forward.
Dude, I can't wait to meet him at Aero Eclipse. Anyway, yeah, moving on.
Moving on forward. I guess we kind of like talked about it a little bit. Like I know John, you like went in a little bit at like how you got into Dance Rush, but also how did you guys get into Dance Rush and also rhythm games in general? Because I know Meepston, you're a pump player, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I was originally a pump player. I have a whole backstory that I could go through, but I'm gonna let everybody else go first before I explain my thing.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'll go ahead and go first in that case. So, basically, during my second semester of my sophomore year, I met a guy named Newton in my Calc 2 class, and we started talking, and we hit it off, and he eventually decided to bring me over to the round one because he was like, hey, there's some pretty cool stuff here, you should come with. And at first I was a little hesitant, I'm not gonna lie, but I went with him. Got some credits, and I just was immediately in love with all of the rhythm games. And yeah, I started playing a bunch of them. He tried to get me into Dance Rush. Didn't work too well. I like really sucked at it. But the thing was I actually kept coming back because I liked playing all the rhythm games like Groove Coaster. I played a little bit of Waka and Chrono Circle as well. But like after that, like, so I met Nate and a bunch of everyone else that was in the Towson Discord server, and they had actually they were doing like a train for Dance Rush, and I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'll hop on for a bit. And yeah, that's when I realized I wasn't half bad at the game, and decided that, you know, maybe I'll actually grab an EMU's card and try practicing this. And yeah, I just got good.
John, what about you? I'm gonna save mine for second to last.
Oh, yeah, sure. So when I was in middle school, I was brought up. I was introduced to the Konami games via mainly like VDR on the PS2, primarily VDR. I think VDR Extreme 2 in particular was my first VDR game, and I'm like, oh, like I actually really like this. So like when I grew up, like I didn't really go to arcades. And there weren't many arcades in the Maryland area, at least around like where I lived at the time. So like I never really played VDR in the arcade. So I pretty much just played on the PS2 until probably about like 7 years ago when I discovered that like everyone was using Stepmania. So I started playing Stepmania at home. Um, and and then like after that, I sort of realized that, oh wow, Konami basically has like a monopoly on rhythm games, so might as well just check them all out. So yeah, I found Dance Rush along that very um after that. So yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Mhm.
I guess yeah, I guess I'll go. Oh, screw it. So, imagine little young me, oh boy, growing around a decently sized DDR growing up, but I never actually had a chance to play it until SmashCon of 2018, where I ended up playing Pump It Up instead with some random former Smash competitor by the name of Takahito. Apparently he won a regional or something at SmashCon. I don't know. It was just a really playing any sort of rhythm-based foot game. I played Osu before then, but that doesn't count. I'm not gonna lie. Ended up going to George Mason in the year 2021. They have a pump machine there at this little arcade they have called the Corner Pocket. I ended
The
up
corner
failing my
pocket?
yeah, that's what they call it. I ended up failing my classes because I spent 8 hours a day, every single day, playing Pump It Up, and I got good enough to at least compete in the Aero Eclipse qualifier, or sorry, low division bracket during Aero Eclipse 2021 that December. And I ended up playing Dance Rush after my buddy Hexeltron brought me to the local round one that same month. Oh, for the honk.
That was my
Shout
car.
out to
No. Okay. Yeah, that's how I got on Dance Rush, I guess.
let me turn off my camera real quick because I'm close to my house. So let me not dox myself.
Let's not.
So how far back do you want me to go with my story? Like, are we going all the way back, or like when I started getting into like the community?
Before
All
you
the
were
way.
when
All
you
the
were a
way.
fetus, go back to
Oh, when I was
origin.
okay.
Guess we're
So
going to the very beginning.
let's go. I guess let's go all the way back to the beginning. So
Yeah.
2015, I was 8th grader in middle school. We were on a class trip at the end of the year because like we're all celebrating that we all quote unquote graduated from 8th grade in middle school. So we go to the Dave and Buster's at Arundel Mills for our senior trip, and we spend like a couple hours there. And I swear to God, I'm like the only kid over there who decides to play Pump It Up because I saw it in like all the cool YouTube videos at the time. And I was actually not doing that bad. I think at some point I challenged my crush in an attempt to impress her. But I don't know, playing DVR or singing some crush. I don't know. It's not gonna work out. But yeah, that's where I started. So I guess the mix I would play at that time in like Pump It Up VS or PS2. I remember the first song I was really gravitated towards, like I think Sorceress Elise by Yop. I really liked that song. I just kept playing it over and over again, and obviously later that time we left, and I just kind of forgot about it until like weirdly enough, similar to Gabe, SmashCon 2017 for me. I went to SmashCon 2017.
Yo!
Yeah, they had a Pump It Up machine there, So I was like, oh, word? This is just like that thing that was that I was playing during middle school. Let me try this out. And train was not very good. And then some people got on, who I would later find out would also be in Arrow clips. They got on and absolutely showed me the heck out. I felt sort of defeated, but I was a Smash player at the time, so obviously I had a John. I didn't play Pump It Up, so I had a bit of an excuse. Fast forward a little bit, if I'm gonna speed run through my high school, I guess I had like an Osu phase during high school, but I don't really count Osu because it's kind of cringe. So let me think. The first time I started actually getting into like the rhythm game community specifically had to be, I think, sometime, it was like, I want to say midway through October 2020. Ironically, so actually no, let me backpedal a little bit. Me and my good friend Spike in real life was maybe January of that year, and then we hadn't seen each other for the next 9 to 10 months. So the first time I see him, or the first time we're both free, we're like, hey, do you want to go hang out at the Dave and Buster's at Rundle Mills and play some Pump It Up? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go play with you. And then later that day, my ex-girlfriend breaks up with me over text. So I feel very emotionally distraught. Not in a good space at all, but I still have to go hang out with my friend Spider because we already set those plans in motion. And when I got on that machine, I'm not gonna hold you, I've completely forgot about her breaking up with me, like, at all. I felt like, especially when I was like not even like doing good, but like I was just like stepping on the pad and like getting like exhausting myself out to the point where I just completely forgot about it entirely. It was really nice. And then I started going more and more to play Pump It Up as a way of like relieving my stress and not thinking about stuff like school or my ex or like other personal life matters. So I kept up with Pump It Up until maybe March 2021, when my friend Catachrome randomly suggests, "Hey Nate, do you want to go to the round one in Towson?" I'm like, "The round one in Towson? I think I was there last week. I played a little bit of Pump It Up, sure." And the week before that, I looked at the Dance Rush machine and I was like, "Man, that looks really cool, but I'm not good enough for that." And then as soon as I got home from that night, I started looking at videos of people playing, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I've got a chance." So when me and Kat went down to play round one, I went to go play Dance Rush, experimented a little bit, and from that night on, I was like, "Man, this is the game for me. Pump It Up's cool and all, but I want to look cool. I want to look cool while playing, even if like I'm not playing something super hard. I want to look cool as like playing Pump It Up or DDR. He's like a real tryhard about it." Dance Rush, bro. Even if you're just playing like a level 7 or a level 8, you look cool doing it because you're doing actual dancing and not just pressing on a button. So from then on, I fell in love with Dance Rush. Had like a little honeymoon phase, as everybody does, and here we are today. Sorry if that was a little long.
Nah, it's fine.
There's a lot.
I mean, there's a lot.
Hey, by the way, can you guys hear me properly?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
As I was gonna say, I feel like Dance Rush is is out of all the rhythm games is the most game that you can get as much Riz as possible because all those sweet dance moves, man. Like you can drop a crowd for sure. Moving on forward is like I want to talk about more about communities.
You know what's crazy though?
What's
all
crazy?
that Riz, and I still don't have any bitches.
Oh, come on!
Oh,
You did not
Don't
say
be like that.
that.
Oh my god. No, Pump got me my bitch, dog. Switch to Pump.
Whoa!
Damn.
Hey, bro.
Whoa.
Damn, we got an op here. We got an op here.
All right.
All
Well,
right, order in the court. Anyways, let's talk more about the community. We're about community. We like each other, as I think we do. So talk about what it's like in the DMV Dance Rush community. Like, I guess, how did y'all meet, and like, what is that vibe that you guys give off, like both inside and outside the arcade per se? Like, anyone can like answer that.
I guess I can go for that. So I would definitely say that. Well, how I met. Let's start with how I met everyone here. Obviously, most of the people in the Towson server I know through Newton, and then I do know a couple Virginia people. Digit and Cano, I think their names were when I met them at the cave.
They my boys.
Yeah, the boys. Anyway, as for the
What?
yeah, unhinged is how I would describe it, but like in a good way, in a funny way.
I mean, yeah. When we go
Anyway,
hard, we go
next
hard. So I sort of met everyone kind of like in February of this year. And that's how I kind of like got into like that community of people. But what's weird for me is that I think I'm the oldest one here. I just turned 30 years old like a couple like back in August. So for me, like I was always a little bit hesitant because I was like, oh man, like there are all these like young kids here, like whatever. Like I don't know if they're gonna be like, you know, accept me if I hang around or whatever. And you know what? Um, I I mean you, you guys can be pretty fucking unhinged sometimes, like Dragos said, but like I'm just really happy that I found a group of people that like the same stuff that I like, and I because a lot of my friends are my age or a lot older than me, and like don't live near me, um, and I guess like I wasn't expecting to find a big group like this, um in the DMV area. I would always go around one by myself and say, "Oh, okay, like I'll play Dance Rush because with Dance Rush, like when you shuffle, and when people shuffle in Dance Rush, a lot of those dances are the same types of dances that people will do at like house shows and like um uh this sort of stuff. And I always want like a lot of that um vibe is really just strongly correlated with the people that you hang around, the people, the ambiance, and the people who are there. Um, and like dancing with people is a lot better than like dancing by yourself. Um, so while all these kids that I'm calling them kids, but they're like 8 years younger than me. Um, but all these kids are like, they're very, very high energy. Towson's very, very high energy. Um, I try to be like a little bit of a more I could be high energy as well, but I'm a bit more a little less unhinged. Um, but but no, it's a really nice environment. And I think it's super welcoming. Um, yeah. So.
Is Meepston back? Oh no, Meepston's muted. Okay, well, most of my community interaction has been through conventions and stuff like that. Cause I mean, personally, I am horrible when it comes to hey Meepston, interacting in Discord or texting in general, and even at conventions, like I have really bad hearing. I have to get hearing aids at some point, but like it's hard for me to like trying to make jokes, feel the room when I can barely hear whatever the hell someone's saying, right? Interactions with him have been like awkward as hell. At least coming from my end. No, I feel that way because I think I fuck up like a lot. Dang it. Okay. Well, I feel like I mess up a lot whenever I've been like interacting with you in Spider in an environment that's like not the cave where I've gotten used to the noise level or something like that. Like, I think the least awkward interactions I've had with you were over text, like just casual stuff, like asking about shoes or yo, good vid, stuff like that. Like, community's great and all. I feel a little bit distanced from it personally, but I think that's just because I'm a bit more introverted, not by choice, but yeah. And I think there's a lot of people that would feel the same because they are legitimately introverts and not hard of hearing like I am, or low key autistic, I guess. I don't know, but I mean, we play this game. I think we all are.
Yeah, I mean, it might help for your case if because I just realized we haven't invited you to the Towson Discord, so it might help if we actually just send you the link to that. I completely forgot you're not in there, so.
That's not on you. That's on Mark. That's on Mark.
Listen, bro, I'm sending you the invite. It's long overdue.
All right. I'll go accept that real quick. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. What was the original question? Sorry, I was a little busy.
That's fine. It's basically you're talking about like what's the vibe of like the DMV dance rush community. Like some people said like it's unhinged. Some people others said it's also not unhinged.
Yes. I would definitely say that, at least for Maryland, I can't really speak on Virginia much other than like the few interactions I've had with them, but Maryland for sure is pretty unhinged. As of late, at least, like as of this past year, yeah, we're pretty unhinged. Like thinking about it into existent, because the old before even like I came into the server, there was actually another Dance Rush group from Towson. But when the pandemic hit, they stopped meeting up. And I think the last time I might have even seen them all in one spot together was Eclipse East 2021, and that was the last time I saw like any of them just like in general. But from what I can tell, they were a bunch of goofballs. You know, they were pretty cool, but they haven't really met up as much anymore. And in 2021, it was really just me, Spider, and a couple other people like Kike Aeon and T Griff 96. But those latter two didn't really show up as often. So it was really just me and my friend just goofing off at round one. And then 2022, I want to say summer 2022, there was a bit of a shift once a little guy named Crab started showing up at round one.
Love that guy.
And started.
I love him.
Hmm?
I love Crab.
Love him.
Dude,
He's
Crab's
great.
amazing. Dude, I have a little funny thing.
So
The first
cute.
time me and what?
He's so cute.
What the
Oh my
what?
god.
Say more, bro.
Yo, Crab doesn't compare to the GMU players over here. We got Gorp, dog. That's all we need. We got Gorp. Shout out Gorp.
Bro, I miss that man Gorp. I want to see him again. He's tight.
Nah, he'll come up to Towson with me at some point.
Dude, going off topic a little bit, sorry, but dude, Gabe, Saturday we're meeting up at like the White Marsh IKEA if you want to show up.
Where's White Marsh from here? Hold up,
Being
hold up.
organized, being organized by Newton, by the way, the same guy that Dragos was talking about.
Yeah, Newton's the one organizing that. We're just gonna go to like the IKEA there, goof off. Maybe we'll go play Pump It Up.
And leave. Yeah.
Okay, bet 63 miles. Let's see how long is that drive? An hour and 34 minutes. I mean, that's not
light
bad.
work, dude. Light work.
Light work,
Yeah.
no reaction. It's just an hour and a half.
It's not bad.
Dude, as long as you're flooring the gas pedal, you'll make it there in no time.
It's a better trip than to Save Point if you guys have ever been there.
I know
No,
Save
never been.
Point. I just haven't been to their actual arcade. I keep forgetting they have like an actual like flagship location.
At Union Ridge, I think it's called. Like,
Yeah. Alright, let me switch over to my PC real quick.
Word.
Yeah. And I'm not
All
sure
right,
too
how
many
does
people are
this
from there.
sound?
Yo!
Whoa, I have a crisp mic now. Whoa.
That was
There's my
like
streamer mic.
that was the smoothest transition I ever seen you do, Meepston. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, because I had my phone in like the same spot as like you can see it in the reflection. I have my tripod right here, so I just like put my phone down here and then.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so that's what I did. I got sidetracked. What was I saying? All right.
Save Point.
Crab 2022.
Oh, yeah.
Or Save Point. Save Point also. Save Point's cool. I don't have any ill will
Yeah.
against them.
Yeah,
I know a
Crab,
lot of people in the community do.
Oh, yeah. well,
That's a whole different discussion, though. That's a whole different discussion.
Let's stay on topic. So
Yeah.
Talk about Crab.
Talk about Crab.
Yeah.
do
So
I
the
even
first
start?
time, dude, the first time me and Crab met was not even at round one. He was a commenter in one of my YouTube videos. I don't remember which of the videos he was in that he commented on, but he said something along the lines of, "Hey, that's my round one. Wait a second, what?" So like I didn't even make the connection that it was him until he pointed it out much later on. He was like, "Yeah, the first time we met was in one of your YouTube comments." I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And he showed me. I'm like, "Whoa!" It was pretty cool. And then with Crab brought Newton, and with those two brought a whole bunch of people from TU, from Towson U. So from there, our like a little Dance Rush circle grew exponentially, and now we have like, I don't know, last Saturday like 14 people showed up just for Dance Rush, and it was really sick.
A lot of people were
And
there.
Jay, we pulled
I
one of your
wish I
boys
could have
there.
been there.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, Chuck was there. He was definitely the op. He was vibing with us for a while, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
I
I'll
cannot
think-
find out
imagine
if
those
Chuck comes over.
lines.
Well, Meepston, I think I need to talk to Chuck because it's funny that me,
Mm-hmm.
Astral Mix, aka Demonte, Untold Ecstasy, aka Chuck, we're in the Towson Discord server, and
Yeah.
so we're classified as the 3 ops. I guess.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, he came in clutch. I found the One Piece, bro. I found the One Piece.
No!
This is mine now.
The One Piece is real?
It's
The One Piece is real, all right? This is my One
Oh.
Piece.
No,
Sorry,
I
New
wish,
York. Now I have this.
I wish Fairfax was anywhere as close to being as stacked as Towson or New York are. Like we have Gorp, Digit, Kano, sometimes Kikeon, and his crew, Isaiah, Jesikiah, those guys, really chill dudes, by the way. Love all of them. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
it's
I mean, you
just-
guys do have Woodbridge, right? You guys have like the 2 machines.
we have 2 machines there, but the guys that show up come all the way from like Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and I'm like, what?
Oh, really?
Why-
Weird.
Why are you guys here? Woodbridge?
That's a
'Cause-
drive and a half. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Do they not have any in like either of the Carolinas or like even West Virginia?
There's one.
Which is funny because they have some in ATL. Like I would think Georgia would be slightly closer for the South Carolina.
Cumberland
Oh,
Mall.
no.
Cumberland Mall.
Yeah, I've been to that one. It's great.
But yeah, let's.
Where's this at? Virginia?
Yeah, Woodbridge. That's their round one. That's the one with that.
Oh,
That's
they
the
have
one that
two-
Kike.
They have 2 machines?
Yeah, that's the one that Kike Aeon streams from,
Hmm.
or not streams from.
Oh,
That's the one he
nice,
records
nice.
at.
The 2-hour drives that he does, scary.
Yeah, dude, he's got gas money.
But so does KKAM not live in Northern? Does he not live in Northern Virginia, or?
I
is
think he
in
lives
Central?
when we were picking him up for Mistake on the Lake last year. I think he was around Rockville, so he's technically
Oh, right,
closer to he's technically closer to Woodbridge than to Towson,
Hmm.
Ah.
if only like
Technically.
a little more.
Yeah.
But who has a longer drive? KKAM or Amway? Probably Amway.
No, definitely Only from like the eastern seaboard of Maryland. She's like
Oh my
an
god.
hour and a half. Yeah, she's like an
Yeah.
hour and a half away from our Towson round one.
Damn.
And
Yeah,
she'll
yeah.
come visit too. Like one time she came to Columbia and I was like, "What the like
That's insane.
I don't know."
But let's
Yeah.
okay, let's move on a little forward. So this is
Mhm.
the part of the section
Sure.
where we talk about recent stuff that happened in the game. Yay! So
Woo!
so in the events, there's a lot's been happening in the couple of weeks. So we have the new KC qualifier songs After Hours by MK, who
Gas.
haven't released a song in a while if I recall correctly.
I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm gonna search up Remy Wiki. Hold up.
Yeah, when in doubt, Remy Wiki.
Wait, who is it?
Hold it up.
MK.
Who is it that hasn't released a song?
MK.
MK?
Yeah, they've released a new song for KAC qualifiers for Group B.
Yeah, After Hours.
Yes, After Hours. I don't think he released a song in like a while. I think the last one was like either Act Now from Sparkfest 21, I think.
All right, I'm looking at it. His last
What?
song was it was Do It.
Oh, it was
It
Do
was
It.
Do It.
So it was the one more extra stage from
Yeah.
that year. But yeah, moving on forward.
That's a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
okay, anyway,
So I was right. Okay, but moving on forward, we also had Sparkfest 2023 and like the new songs from the Autumn Fire event with the new Running Man recharts. So
Mm-hmm.
I do want to talk about like what's your thoughts about those events that happened recently, and just talking about events in general. Like, what's your takes on like doing all these events?
Um,
Oh, did you want to go first, Nate?
I mean, I guess I can go first. The events,
Okay.
they're actually like they have a lot more momentum these days. Like back then, what the hell's Nagasaki, where'd you pull that screenshot from?
Oh, it's from your playlist section on your YouTube.
I know it is. I'm like,
I was gonna bring it up in a tangent later. I was gonna say,
we
what
can
a
pull it
glow
up
up.
later then.
What a glow
That's
up.
not me. That was not me. That's my friend.
No shot.
That's not me. That's not me. But the new events, they're fine. The new autumn event, I swear, after Sparkfest, I was like, we're done. I'm free. And then the autumn events came. Ugh! And then they came with 2 more like super cool songs. Ugh! Like,
Me too.
I was supposed to take like a hiatus from Dance Rush back in June, and they just kept laying on event after event after event after event, and then like Too Many Games came, which is like a con, and then Otakon, and then I went to Florida, and then played Dance Rush there, and then right after that was more Sparkfest grinding, and then I'm so tired.
I feel you, bro.
I'm so tired of this damn game.
Anyway,
Can't relate.
I guess I'll go next. So, my thoughts on the events. Listen, the events are fun. They're great. I like them. But like Konami, please give me a break. I'm a college student. I have work to do.
So real. So real.
I need
Real.
time to relax. Konami, please throw me a bone here. Even despite that, though, I'm really liking. They're doing a really good job with like song selection. Right?
Yeah.
Like in comparison to what they had before, because before it kind of fluctuated the songs in quality, but now it's like somewhat consistent. It's actually
Dude.
really good stuff too.
Dance Rush songs last year, well, I'm not gonna say they sucked, but
Yeah. No, they did. Just say it. They did.
good. But I mean, everything else. I mean, you got like Go Down and So What last year, and then like Game Hacker, but those were very few in between. But now you're getting like Rock the Party, Continue, Insist, Bring Me Back. The Undertale songs, those are sick.
Ability.
Souvenir,
I know,
like
like,
where's all this money coming from, Konami?
The first of the Undertale songs are definitely overrated, honestly. Like,
I think they're a bit overrated. Like Megalovania's cool, but the chart's fine. Death by
they got the
Glamour.
license. I mean, might as well.
Yeah,
use
like
it, right?
I'm glad with just them having the license and the charts not being bad. I'm fine.
That's agreeable.
I'm cool with that.
That is agreeable.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I may make a comment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why is a song with the lyrics "Every day I'm shuffling" not in Dance Rush? Come
Dude,
on,
we've been
Konami,
saying
get
this
it in
for
their
years.
ears.
Oh my
God.
I know. We
Anish,
need it.
Anish, I'll
5%.
give you some background. So Ajikin, like, he did a showcase for Dance Rush during SGDQ 2021, and I donated with like $50 and said the message, something days like since we haven't had Party Rock Anthem in this game, every day I'm suffering. I said something like that, and I think it got like it got Ajikin like dying on stream, like in front of like 70k people, and everybody else in the chat was like, ah, that's funny. I don't get it, but that's funny. I got it.
Yeah.
They won't do it.
It's
There's
really
no way
weird.
they'll be able to afford it.
Yeah.
But money,
Well, I mean, it's really
though.
weird because they had that contract with Spinning Records for probably like what, like 3 or 4 years, and then it expired sometime last year, right?
Yeah, well, it's
I
not
don't,
like they can
I
amend
don't-
it now.
Plus, they had the song on DDR as well.
yeah, but I think the licensing for DDR is, but because the song is probably very expensive to
Mm-hmm.
use, what Konami was paying for DDR is probably a lot of money, to LMFAO.
Yeah, I
So
mean
they
DDR
probably
is
have to
also
pay that same amount for Dance Rush, and like DDR is like one of Konami's biggest revenue streams. So they were like, well, let's just have this in DDR because most people are gonna play this. Most people are gonna see LMFAO and say, "Oh, I know that song. That's that weird song for like 2012 that that
2011
play on the
actually.
radio incessantly." You know, so people will recognize that song on DDR.
It's
But
funny.
Dance Rush is a lot more obscure.
It's funny you mentioned that Dance Rush is obscure though, because like when I go to like round ones nowadays, or just arcades in general, like there are more people looking at Dance Rush now than they ever would have at like DDR or Pump, right? because it's
Yeah.
just a lot
Dude, I
more
think that-
visually appealing. It's
Well, I think that's also because of TikTok. Like, that game's blowing up on TikTok right now, and like everybody's like, "Ooh, that game looks cool. You're dancing." Oh, wait a second, that's that game from TikTok. So everybody wants to like, even if you don't know TikTok, the game's just very visually appealing.
The joy of the internet, my friends. The joy of the internet.
Yeah.
great for revenue, but
Yeah.
not so great for the lines, especially with all the people with boots coming onto the pads and damaging them.
Don't get me started.
Or
Yeah.
even worse, the kids with bowling shoes.
Okay,
Oh,
wait.
no.
That's where we draw the
Between
line.
two choices. Dude, between two choices, would you rather have somebody come on with boots or somebody with no shoes?
I'd say no shoes, because that's
no
easier to
shoes.
clean.
Just as long
That's
as
a
they
lot
have
easier.
socks, though.
No shoes.
Well, yeah, they have socks,
no
but
shoes is-
it's
Nah, they got their dogs on
shoes
the
is
feet.
just
They're going straight to the front desk. Like I'm dealing with that.
Yeah,
That's not my job.
I play in my socks actually for one of the rounds, and no one complained. So
yeah. I mean, it doesn't get really bad until like your feet stink, and then it's like,
Ugh,
okay, dude,
Gross.
put those
gross,
dogs
gross,
away.
Gross.
Yeah, I remember the Otakon guys got mad at me because I did a flip on the pad. And, potentially damaged it.
Fair.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Wasn't that like during the first step? Because I saw it right in
Yeah.
front of me. I'm like, when you did that flip, like,
Yeah.
yes.
It-
Yes.
It's my usual routine for that. I try to choreo what I can, and that just so happens to fit there. So
Mhm.
Yeah, do some crazy stuff. Go stupid. Anyways, let's just move on forward, which is a perfect segue. So this is actually going for the people who were at Otakon. So sorry, Dragos, for not including you in this.
No.
Can I get an 07 in chat?
Example, though.
Yeah, 07 inch. So yeah.
07
So yeah, for most of these guys, I met you guys at Otakon at this year, 2023. For those who are listening on the podcast, Otakon is a yearly convention held at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center in Washington, D.C. That is a mouthful. So 2023, Snow Phoenix provided a Dance Rush cab, and I just wanted your guys' like initial thoughts of like how that weekend went and how that New York DMV crossover like what's your like initial takes on it, and like how did this come into fruition, if you can give some context?
connection issues.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on the internet connection
Yeah.
issues. Oh,
Oh man, hated that so much, but we worked with it.
Oh, were there cab issues over there? With, like,
It was bound to
internet?
happen.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
convention center
There
where,
was some like massive storm outside, messed up everything.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that too.
That explains it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what?
I think Snow Phoenix did an amazing job of servicing the machine,
Yeah.
even with all the technical issues. I don't recall the pad being like abnormally bad.
No.
Even like by like the second day when I was there. And yeah, I think Snow Phoenix did a great job. Regardless, so but as for the crowd that was there, I think Meepston can provide more context as to how that occurred. But for me, it was really cool meeting all these guys. The New York crowd.
Dude, I loved your outfit.
Oh, my outfit.
You talking about the one where he was in a top hat?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
dapper gentleman.
Yes,
Mr. Professor Layton himself.
Yeah, Professor Layton. So it was really cool to see all these Dancers players kind of conglomerate into one area. Because like probably before like February of this year, the last time I was around machines, like video game machines, and like playing video games with people was like 2 years, 2 or 3 years before that. So it was cool getting together with the New York crowd and like seeing like how far you guys have come and how far we've come, and like, the dance off was like really cool too. Because everyone was really sports about it. There were some people who were a little unhinged. But I think like people were into it. But at the end of the day, I met some new people. For there was a moment where I asked someone to help teach me how to do artist justice. I still don't know how to do artist justice. and
Ah. Orange.
but you know what?
Good.
No, he's turning into a Fortnite kid.
Not the Fortnite dance.
Well, I mean, but my point is, it was a whole experience. It was very different from like other rhythm game meetups, and I hope we can do it again. So, um, Mr. Did you want to give more
Yeah,
context of how this occurred?
Okay, so Jay, you know Devonte said on the podcast last time, but basically how most of this came along was last October, actually near so we're only 3 days until the date that it was last year. But oh hey, cool cut. Um October 8th last year, me and 5 other people recorded a train for the song Kill the Beat, and I over edited it a lot, so, and also it's a popular song, so it got like a lot of views. And I guess some of the New Yorkers ended up seeing that because at a Halloween party, um JD or QED from New York was also there. He approached me. He was like, "Hey Nate, so I saw you and the Marylanders down there are you got some game down there. You want to do like a little crew battle or something?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I guess. I guess. When do you want to set this up?" "I don't know." And then later that night when I got home, I texted Demonte, hey Demonte, JD says something about like a crew battle, and I think he says something along the lines of, What? What are you talking about?" And then from there we start getting the ball rolling. The general gist is like, we had been we tried to set up this battle for like months. We were like, like our first try is like, okay, let's go to Magfest. Surely there's enough of us to do like a battle at Magfest. There's no dance rush machine there, so we're like, okay, well I guess we'll meet like maybe at Otakon. But then I show up at like Katsucon unannounced, where John is, along with some other people like Point Prince and Crab. And some of the New Yorkers are over there as well. So we do like an impromptu dance battle, and that only like stokes it further that, okay, I think we should do like a dance battle for real. I think it'd be really cool. And then we start actually coordinating stuff. I remember like maybe sometime during this past May, Zippy or Nikki from East Coast Stardom Crew DMs me like saying, "Hey, I'm Zippy from East Coast Stardom Crew. We heard that a bunch of you are from Maryland are going to Otakon. Do you want to maybe do some content together?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I thought we were already going to do that. Were we not on the same page?" And he was like, "Oh, okay." And then we start coordinating that stuff together, like a specific time and everything. And I actually want to show this real quick. It's kind of hard to see, but this is actually the Polaroid from that event. I know it's really hard to like get on camera. There's better pics out there. Also the Polaroid's really dark, but this was a bunch of people from the meetup. There was definitely at least like 30 of us there, and it was just really cool to see everybody. Yeah, I don't really have many words on that. Especially shout outs to Spider for taking the reins from me and working with Jay and Demonte to figure out what we want to do for like a dance battle. Like I posed this as like a meetup first and foremost because I was like, we have one machine. How are we gonna do a dance battle? And then you 3 figured it out. So
Yep.
Huge props to you guys. Huge props. I was very hands off on that day because I was very tired. Should not have had an energy drink. Don't drink G Fuel at a convention. Sucks.
You look so dead. It was.
I was very, very dead.
Like
Yeah.
those eye bags of yours like stretched all the way down. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Whatever happened to those videos? Because someone brought like a massive
I
4K
have
looking
them.
camera.
Dude, I have them. I literally just have not been able to edit them because I've been editing this monstrosity for the past month. Like, look at all these. I hate it.
That's a lot
it's
of
gonna be.
vids.
I swear to God, it's gonna be done tonight. It's gonna be done after
Actually,
this.
Hey, did you get the last intro clip for that, by the way?
Yes. I couldn't get
Okay.
Alex's slow mo, so I think I'll just cut her. But I have a clip of her somewhere in the video, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
speaking of editing, if you want to compartmentalize the work, you could like send me some of the clips. I'll take some of your editing assets and just go for it. I have a good amount of experience. Yeah, I have a good amount of experience in that area. I used to edit for you know Dahi Denogla?
Can't say I'm familiar now.
Okay, well he had an editor named Fran who I edited for back in like 2017 for a solid couple of years. I could do it.
Okay. I can I'll definitely send you a couple of the clips because some of those included some Virginians who I can't really ID. So I'll just send them over to you along with IDs of all our guys, and then we'll do that.
Copy. All right, I'll get some screenshots of who's who later. Easy.
Okay.
Okay. Tangent over.
I think you should release another workshop video.
Another what? Oh no!
Another
Fuck
workshop.
you!
Another
Go
what?
away!
Oh
Go!
my god.
The little bird video that I made is like a little joke, and it's now got like I checked this morning. It was like 140K views.
Oh
I hate it.
It's your most
Yeah,
popular.
no.
It's if I look
no,
at
no.
Once you reach 1K, you're gonna start getting revenue off of that video.
I hate that. I'm not even that far from 1K.
How do
Dude,
you feel?
I'm at 726 subs. Like that video jumped me up like 200. And out of all the videos to do it, it was that one.
It was probably a bunch of
Hey
boomers
Nate,
saying,
you know what?
"Oh,
You know. Sorry.
You know what,
Nate,
Niche?
you know what we should
Go
do?
ahead. What should I do in Niche?
We should recreate that one new. What was it called? One by Soda F. New something. New Decade. We should recreate that one.
Oh god. And Meepston
Shut up!
and Meepston decided to choose violence against Dragos. I just witnessed this firsthand.
And with that, I'm gonna head out.
Damn.
It's on site for you, Anish. It's on site next time I see you. Don't you ever suggest that again in my face. Don't you ever say that again.
Damn. That's crazy. That's
Oh, he's gone from the call.
Yeah,
He's gone from
Yeah,
the
he actually did have to go.
yeah. What a way to exit the Discord call. But yes, so from my point of view, like it was a good time, I do say, minus like all the messy issues that were happening with the Dance Rush cab, though there was a big thunderstorm going on and all that stuff. And also me being the Dance Rush Stardom waitlist master use with that like loose leaf
Dude,
paper.
the master of loose leaf paper himself.
See, I am the
You?
I think I was called. I think it was either by I think one of the Towson people at Otakon. It was like I was the intern that paid to go to Otakon, which was pretty hilarious. But yes, let's move on forward. So now let's talk about the Dance Rush music. So you know it's revolving around EDM or electronic dance music. So if you can give like two like of your favorite songs from the game, this might be a little bit hard for some of you guys because there's a lot of songs now, and there will be more in the near future.
So
Should I
just
start?
two of them, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Just two.
Alright. It's not the hardest thing in the world. First step, butterfly twist. Easy.
Okay.
Yeah, just easy to choreo, fun to play.
Lay down on the ground specifically with butterfly twist. Let me just
exactly. It's a nice little breather. I get a flex. It's the best looking for the crowds. I'll get a cheer or whatever. Just yeah, you did it. And you know, just bump my fragile eagle up like a solid 5 points until it drops down again after I fail the flip later or something. So yeah, good stuff. What about you guys?
John, you got
for
it.
me, I'd probably say, if I had to choose, I probably have to say, "Don't Be Afraid" by MK, and Saturday Night Love. "Don't Be Afraid." I feel like that is sort of very good. Uh, uh, for a while, there wasn't like a whole lot of like prog house in the game, like early Dance Rush. And like that was one of the first songs that was like one of like it sounded very similar to like a lot of like 2010s prog house, and it kind of just started this trend in Dance Rush. And I just really love the song. So it's like the joke about prog house is 2010s prog house is like every song kind of sounds like it was written by Avicii, right?
Oh yeah.
That's not
So,
bad.
don't
No,
don't
dude,
be
I love
afraid
Avicii
was like
music.
one of those songs, and it just kind of resonated with me that way.
Rest in peace.
Saturday Night Love. I'm just like a huge fan of Showa Fujimori's compositions. And I wish we had more Soda F in yes. I wish we had more Soda F in Dance Rush because there's a lot of Soda Fujimori songs in like VR that aren't in the game. Like I Feel You or sorry, I Need You is like one of my favorite Soda F songs of all time. I would love for there to be like some UK garage in the game. But like I know like UK garage is a bit too retro for some people. But yeah, there's definitely at this point my two favorite songs. It might change in the future, but that's just how I'm feeling today.
As for me, it doesn't take that long for me to think. I think mine's are Kill the Beat. Because it's like it's like a b-boy song, and I'm a huge sucker for those kinds of like hip hop kind of songs, even if I am bad at like actually breakdancing. And then Pandora's Box, just because like I really like the song. The chart's fine, but the song is really good. I love that song. It was actually gonna be my Mistake on the Lake freestyle song last year until like 20 minutes before I was supposed to go on. I was like, you know what? I don't have a freestyle plan for this. I'll just play Crazy Shuffle instead. And I wish I didn't do that because Pandora's Box would have been really sick.
Aww.
Yeah.
Hey, redemption this year and in front of Cash too.
I am not signed up for Mistake on the Lake 5. My boy Point Princess.
Really? Okay.
And I'm a TO for Eclipse, so I can't even compete at that. I can do maybe like a showcase, but I can't compete for anything.
It works out. We get to see Mark bust his balls off for that. That'll be amazing.
True.
I love Mark's style of dancing personally. Last time I saw him in person, I called it like schizo dancing, and I think he took it the wrong way, but I meant it as a compliment.
Nah.
You can't just say that, bro. They're gonna be like, what do you mean by that?
I know.
Bro,
No, I
it's a
mean like
joke.
he's just
Chill,
so
chill.
spazzy with it in like the best way. He's smooth with it. He's
Yeah.
spazzy and smooth. I love it.
Oh yeah.
I think
Great.
he's trying to work on that so that way he's less spazzy, or like so to speak, less spazzy and more so like he has more definitely trying to work on that.
I'd say that's part of the charm. Like the way he incorporates it into the rest of his moves, it just flows in an erratic way that shouldn't work, but it kind of does.
Dude,
in a way that's visually appealing.
Yeah, I mean, dude, ask him to send you his latest TikTok or something that he did on Dance Rush, because he did like some very very weird movement with a power move. He like I think he like got up to the pad and he like, and I was no.
Yo!
No, like seriously, you gotta ask him.
I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. But
This
this
guy.
Yeah, shout out to Point Prince.
Yeah.
Well, he's also competing at Mistake on the Lake 5.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we love those guys. Yeah. I was this close to revealing my Mistake on the Lake picks, but I was like, I had to keep myself I had to
Don't dox it, bro. I might tell Point Prince, hey, bro, he's playing this song. You might want to watch out.
Nah. Well, speaking.
No.
Okay, so moving on forward. This is actually a new thing that I put in last minute. Is what we. I totally did not steal this from the DANCERUSH Stardom Discord server. Is what we call question of the episode. Totally very original. I know, right? So. The question I asked for this episode is, what is one thing you want to return to Dance Rush? It could be like any songs or any gameplay mechanics, such as, for example, the use of personal song lights that were used specifically in the light.
Who wants to go first?
Not me.
All right, well,
what do we want to return to Dance Rush, right?
It could be like a song or gameplay mechanic, or just like anything in general from past.
I mean, I'll go, I guess, first, then if John's thinking. Let me get that Break Free by Ariana Grande, bro. It was kind of mid. It was kind of mid, but it was a cool song. It was a cool song, and it was by Zed. I think Break Free was actually the first song I played in the game. even if it was like kind of disappointing, it was like a normal level 6. I still liked it. And it went away like a few weeks after I actually started the game. So I was like, oh man, there it goes. But yeah, I'd like that. I guess the custom LEDs like in the light would be cool too, but I'm not holding out any hope for that.
Real.
Yeah.
For me, I probably want the whole. I really miss the spinner records tracks. I feel like their charts were just very good in general. They weren't very hard, but they were designed very well, and that like it taught you how to shuffle, but it it made sense. So some of the new songs, the patterns seem like I remember trying to make the songs a little bit harder, as Konami does in the progression of their games. But I really do kind of miss the spinning records stuff. Um, Especially like for me, I come from more of like that background, where like I like a lot of that type of music. So I wish they kind of kept that in the game, and they went on this path of getting more licenses from like more electronic labels. Um, like um, I'm not sure if I see that happening in the future.
I don't have an answer for this. Shout out to Eagle AC for having all the old content on the cave machines.
Oh,
Thank
screw
you, Greg.
you.
You're
Oh, screw
amazing,
you,
Greg.
bro. All right, get out of here. Get out of here.
Average eagle.ac user or private
We out here, bro.
private cab average private cab user out here. Okay, Gabe. Okay.
Man.
Honestly, I would defend the Eagle server quite hard, because I mean it's a huge thing with game preservation because Dance Rush isn't distributed on like a disc, and it's not distributed on like a it's not distributed on like a it's online content. It's
Mhm.
through the EMU system. So it's very hard to preserve those charts and that data unless you actually like find a way to reverse engineer the game to like pull that data out. I'm not exactly sure how the Eagle server like did that. That'd be a really interesting investigation. But uh, yeah, I would say that the Eagle server isn't a thing for preservation purposes. I mean, it doesn't provide any money for Konami, but um, uh, it's good for preservation for sure.
This one goes out to the cave, boys. Let's go. This one goes out to Eagle. This is for the cave. This is for my man Greg. Let's go!
Average cave goer
This
right
guy.
there. Average cave goer.
Average
Right
average
That's
Eagle
right.
user. Average Eagle user.
We out here. We out here. Let's go.
Me when I get to play Boom Boom by Momoland.
and all like the Korean exclusives and some of the spinning record stuff, even though once you first log on to an Eagle cab, some of the songs are still locked. But however, you can go onto a website and force unlock everything.
Eagle.ac. We sign up. It's free.
Disclaimer, this is not an Eagle.ac promotion, so Kanmai, don't come at me, please. Moving on forward,
no.
talking more about music and like just the Dance Rush charts. In your guys' view, what do you think is the most challenging chart in Dance Rush?
Oh, that's hard. Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, I haven't really played. I don't even know all the charts in Dance Rush because like I mean I know like Set Me Free. I know that's not the hardest chart anymore. And then there's let me see let me see you dance or I want to see you
Yes,
dance.
yeah, let me see your dance.
Let me see.
Let me see your dance. That one's really hard. But there's also Ride or Die. I know that. But like how many songs do we have to choose from? Like, I don't even think I've played like many of them just because like I don't go around one as often as a lot of the people in the group. So and I don't pay unlockers either because I want to spend my money on other stuff. So I'm not sure if I can give a good answer to that question.
Well, I think the best answer would be which song is the hardest to make look good. And for me, starting off, until I saw the Keshke choreography and practiced it in the GMU campus for a couple days on end, was Black Jackal. My routine for that is just Keshkes. I'm not gonna lie, I stole the heck out of that. But that was the first I think, hard song for me because it was just hard to interpret. Not really sure what to do. There's just a lot of straightaways that I'm not sure what to do with, you know. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I don't know about you guys.
Rest
What
in
you got,
peace.
Meepston?
Rest in peace, Akira Complex. By the way.
Oh, it's a shame.
Out of nowhere too. Really unfortunate.
Yeah, dude.
I was looking at the Twitter day of, like, never would have guessed. Like, there was like a couple sad messages or remotely sad, but I never would have thought it led to. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Goated music. Goated music.
If going back on track, I want to say it's between Ride or Die or Let Me See Your Dance, because both of them are very hard to sight read, but on average, more people have failed Let Me See Your Dance with the one more extra stage than Ride or Die. Oh, Kano in the chat is saying waiting on the tribute. Ajikin is actually working on that right now. He's been really busy, so he should be getting it out soon. So yeah, as I go, tribute should be out. I don't want to give a timeline because it's not my project.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be working on that. I mean, I haven't touched the higher level 10s. I mean, I played Set Me Free at Otakon just to like flex for no reason because part level 10, I'm ego boost, all that stuff. But in terms of like the official like Konami servers, the hardest song that I played was Garuda by Chorus Guy.
You thought that was hard?
No, I mean
it is hard, but like
I don't think it's the hardest. I'm just saying the hardest song that I played so far. I am
Gabe, listen, bro. Gabe.
Listen. Now listen.
Hey yo. Like,
I'm sorry. That was probably very blunt. My bad.
It was perfect.
Okay. A lot of people say Let Me See You Dance is like the hardest song in Dance Rush period. I agree. And that's and then that I mean just talking from personal experience like when I played cuz I haven't unlocked it yet. That's the thing. Like
Oh, son, you about to learn today.
Okay. Next time that I'm seeing you, most likely at Magfest, the first song I'm gonna play on the Dance Rush cab, which is almost definitely.
Nah, bro. Mistake on the Lake. I'll probably be there. I'll swipe my card. I'll let you play on my EMUs. You get to play Ride or Die, and Let Me See Your Dance. All right, how about that?
So you're gonna make me die, basically. Ride or Die. But,
Well,
Ride or Die, but without the ride.
Die.
Yeah.
See, you mentioned you played like Set Me Free at Otakon to flex. I did a similar thing, except I took it up a notch, and I don't really know why I did this.
And you also played Smooch.
Well, I did do that, but that was funny. That was me doing a little tomfoolery, just doing the entire thing sitting down. That was a little
a guffaw even.
Yeah, guffaw.
A little goofball per se.
I did Set Me Free right into Let Me See Your Dance, and in cosplay, and I still don't know why I did that. That was a horrible idea. I was dying right afterwards.
Don't even get me started on all the cosplay stuff I've done. Like, oh no. Like,
hey Gabe, I just want to say you and your Astolfo cosplay is in this video that I'm working on right now.
Oh,
I was playing Bad Apple last Otakon. It is in this video.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's go. I'm in there. Oh man, what did you call me that convention? Buff Stolfo. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. No. Oh, I got nothing, dog. That is.
What do you mean, dude? What do you mean, dude? Like I have no gains. I have no gains. I am a stick. I am a stick figure.
Okay, well, look at John.
Look at John over here. Like, come on, bro. Look at him. Look at him.
This is nothing. Like, this is just tone. There's like, I can squeeze this empty.
Yeah, but John's got gains. John's got gains.
John's got gains.
Not really.
John, how do you have gains after remission? What the?
John, you've got more gains than me, bro. You've got more than me. Like, this isn't much. He's actually got more.
We're just flexing right now.
Yeah, you know what, Jay? Let me see you flex, bro. I've got your stream up. Let me see you flex, bro.
Hey, come on, let's go, Jay. Let's go.
Let me see them biceps, bro.
Now this is my good shoulder. I could show you my other shoulder where I got it dislocated and stuff.
Damn, bro! Damn!
Oh,
yeah! Okay, yeah, he's got gains.
I mean, it's not like I'm in college band pumping, and also doing DRS gym.
This is true.
Yeah.
and also doing
Y'all gotta hit the DRS gym more.
Yo. Real.
True.
Freaking real.
Real.
Popping the credits for Ride or Die. Yeah.
Actually, tangent topic. What's your fitness routines looking like as average DRS players in the DMV area?
That's a good question.
Said a routine? That's crazy.
I have a
Okay.
little bit of recently I've been kayaking because I live kind of near the water and I've been doing that once a week and then right after work I kayak and then on Wednesday I play ultimate frisbee usually for like an hour and a half 2 hours and then I have a set media setup in my home, so I do that once a week. But as these winter months are coming, sorry, I have a sink bug in my room. As soon as
Fine.
these winter months come along, I'm probably going to be playing set media a little bit more. But when it goes to the arcade, I usually only play doubles for DDR. I don't play singles just because I have that at home. But um. But yeah, I don't really see myself going to the gym because I have these activities I like to do. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't work out. I'm a little I slack off.
You should play frisbee with me. You should play frisbee with me.
That
It's so
would
much
be
fun.
cool.
Dude, if I had the time, I would.
Meepston Frisbee collab?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm
No,
actually
Jay-
really bad. I'm so bad at ultimate frisbee.
Noted. I will challenge you next time I'm in Towson. Anyways,
Do not
Jay,
do that.
Jay, what about your routine? I want to hear this.
So
Cause you got muscles, bro.
so when I had to do physical therapy, like after I did physical therapy in like 2022, I did a lot of arms stuff. But now, like going to late 2022 into this year, I've been doing a lot of legs, man, because being like I run a lot. I used to do track and field back in high school, and like yeah, got them calves. Like I think the heaviest that I leg press was like 420. Funny number.
Nice.
But yeah, Dance Rush players got them legs, though.
Damn, you beat me out. Okay. Shoot.
It's not a race, guys.
It's a marathon, not a sprint, y'all.
How much you run then? How much you run a week? Cause I try to do a 10K like at least once a week.
I am
It
a
used to be-
casual runner, man. Like I run like
Ah.
1 to 3 miles a day, basically.
So around
That's
5
still-
max.
That's still a lot. I mean, that's much more than me. Like I couldn't see myself doing that.
I try to mix some martial arts into the workout routine as well, since that's what I'm actually good at compared to all the
Oh,
rhythm
yeah.
games I do. Yeah, I've been doing Taekwondo for 15 years at this point, and
You've got more
Yeah.
endurance than me.
yeah, Cali for about 6, Jiu-Jitsu for 2, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for 2, just some others
Damn.
kind of in there.
Well, I used to take martial arts, Taekwondo to be specifically. So if you see me in like those hardcore pits, I be doing tornado kicks and all that stuff. But I
Hell
digress
yeah.
about that. We're gonna move on a little bit forward. So this is a little bit more of a personal question. Any plans
Mhm.
for the future as like a Dance Rush player? Could it be like any future conventions or events that you're going to? Any rhythm game tournaments that you're TOing or participating in, or just simply anything? And also to add, I guess we talked about it in the question of the episode. Like, what do you want to see in the future with this game? Like, whether it could be community or just like the game in general.
Who wants to start?
I'm gonna be at Mistake on the Lake 5, probably creating content and cheering my boy Point Prince on. And then I'm gonna be the TO, one of the TOs for Eclipse 2023. Rule set's already up, guys. I know John and Anish already registered. Gabe, I'm waiting on you, bro. I'm waiting on you. Where's your registration, man? Where's your
I got-
registration for Dance Rush?
I'm working
Come
on it
on,
with a buddy of mine. I'm trying to get a hotel first. Well, he's already
Oh,
got a hotel,
gotcha.
but I need to
Mm.
save up.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I guess also Magfest. I don't know if any of you guys. Maybe I think Jay is gonna be at Magfest.
Yeah, I
I'll
bought
be at
my ticket
Magfest.
last week, so
Dude, hotels suck. Hotels for that event suck so much.
Yeah, that's so bad.
I'm gonna try to go with
Yeah.
Bedrock for Mag. He usually
Mm,
gets a room, I think. So
You're like super young though, so you can sleep on the floor. It'd be fine.
fair enough.
See,
Yeah.
cause Crab was like jokingly suggesting like, "Hey Nate, I know you've got 4 people in your room, but can I have a bathtub spot?" And I was like, "Yeah, let me check." And I was like, with my roommates, "Yeah, I mean, we've got enough space for like 6 people, but there's this guy. He specifically wants a bathtub spot. Can we do that?" And they said, "What are you talking about?
This
We're not
guy.
doing any bathtub spots."
This guy.
Yeah. So I don't know if he's watching, but sorry, Ryan, no bathtub
He might
spots for
be
you.
staying with Mizo and Soleil actually. So
Yeah, that would make more sense.
yeah.
Unless more people from MD decide to go, which is, still fine.
Speaking of MD, if you guys are done with your updates, or at least Nate is, Point Prince and I, for the past I think 5 months now, something like that. I don't know. It's been a while. We have been trying to set up like a sort of informal meetup between the Fairfax and Towson crews. It's
Mm-hmm.
been a bit of a hassle. Nate, I know you recently joined the Fairfax server, so
Yeah.
thanks. I don't know who invited you, but big shout out
It
to
was
them.
Mark. It was Mark.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you, Mark.
Yep.
Appreciate you. We're
Go.
trying to plan that out. Maybe a dance battle. I don't know. I keep suggesting it. Mark says, "Yeah, that's a great idea," and then we never elaborate on it further. Great for planning, but we might have something concrete soon. Who knows?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, in his defense, we've all been super busy, so I don't blame him.
Well, same here on our end. Like, we're going through midterms and stuff, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Okay, y'all are like college students.
I love
So,
being a college student.
yeah, I enjoy it.
Oh,
Gotta
you do,
look
huh?
at-
I'm so glad for you. I'm so glad that you enjoy that.
It too much. Don't enjoy it too much.
I was being sarcastic, guys. It's my senior
I know.
year, and it's like pain right now.
I'm so glad I dropped out. I'm so glad.
Man.
Yeah. Started a business recently too, so I'm set. I'm good.
Dang.
got
All right.
nothing to care
Bro,
Go
about.
off king. Go off king.
Stonks?
All right.
Stonks?
We out here. We out here.
Stocks.
Yeah,
Stocks. I see you.
Very nice. So if yeah, so for me, I'm gonna be at Eclipse. I'll be competing in my first Dance Rush tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And not sure. I have not started rehearsing the routine for that yet. But I yeah. So I'll be doing that, and then I'll be at MacFest as well. I think. So
Dope.
I'll probably see some of you there. Um, and honestly, like, I kind of want to see like people do more inventive stuff with the game. Like, not that people haven't been doing inventive stuff already, but I know for a while during COVID, I was involved with a project. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it. It's called Style Star. It was written
Yeah.
mostly by Verak Zik, but I wrote some features for it, and I don't know if that project will ever be resurrected again. But if it is, I mean, I would love to see people, um, I guess, with game development experience and programming experience and art experience, uh, collaborate into like something bigger. I know that there have been some Dance Rush knockoffs. Um, so kind of like I know there's a couple for VR. And like I just want to see more projects like that in the community, because it's such a cool game, and it's very sad we don't have like a good home console version of the Dance Rush. And like I've
Mm,
I've made like drafts by myself as to like what kinds of materials I would need to make a Dance Rush pad like from scratch, and it's not it's not entirely feasible unless you have a whole um
like everything you needed for that.
yeah, like all the sensors, all the LEDs, like everything, and it has to be stable. That's the hardest part.
Mhm.
So that's why a lot of these VR knockoffs have been cool to see, but I would love to see more of that in the community. And I do have a project in the works regarding to Advanced Rush that I don't want to elaborate on right now, but I'm starting on it at the moment, and secret project. Hopefully, I can get something in the course of 3 to 6 months. So we'll see.
Confidentiality. Oh yeah.
All right.
But
Yeah.
okay, so since we're wrapping up this episode, and this is actually the first episode that's gonna be over an hour. Yay!
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's
It's the
fine.
Mottie hour and a half.
The Mottie Hour and change. Big Papa's watching over maybe for going over an hour. He's gonna shame me later. I'm kidding. I digress.
Uh-oh.
So I always want to ask my interviewees this question because I feel like community is one thing for Dance Rush especially. So say if
So-
I am a new player in this rhythm game genre and the first thing I saw is Dance Rush, what would be your piece of advice for like brand new players?
Just in general.
Yeah, just in general, doesn't have to be too that elaborate.
Honestly, I think my advice would be pretty simple. Just if you like electronic music, and it wasn't practice shuffling not just to the songs in the game, but experiment with other songs that aren't in the game and just practice shuffling. Because if you're good at shuffling, if you're good at moving around, you're gonna be good at the game. And like I have not seen someone who wasn't good at dancing who wasn't good at Dance Rush, Um and yeah, just plain and simple. Just practice shuffling.
I guess I would say something along those lines. If you're starting to get into the game, focus more on like hitting the notes rather than trying to look cool. You can worry about freestyle when you've nailed down the game, and then you can start. From there. You don't even start working on your freestyle yet. I'd say start like start refining your form, like your shuffling form. Make sure that's all well and good. And once you've figured out your style, your kind of flow, um figured out how to efficiently play the game without dying or whatever, then you can start worrying about like implementing stuff like power moves or specific routines or choreography.
Best
Oh, and
piece
then
of
don't waste your money. Sorry.
Real.
Oh god, I wish. I wish.
You go to the game. You have free play.
What are you? Best piece of advice I can give in general is have people to talk to about how you look. The best thing that'll happen to you for improving is getting the absolute butt ripped out of you. Like somebody tearing you apart viscerally based on how you look. Such as my wonderful girlfriend over here who, for the first couple months playing, kept telling me, hey, you look like crap. You look like crap. And I had to say the same thing to her, and we both kept improving until we got good. Or somewhat good.
Real as hell.
And there's a lot of people to connect with. If you're not great at connecting with people, it's just go up to them once and say, hey, you look great, and then try to build off of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you know what? One more thing. Sorry. If you're new to the game and you don't know anything about your community, but you see other people, start asking around. Like, say, hey, do you guys have like a Discord or something? Or, hey, like go into like some YouTube comment section. If you see like there's a group of people that maybe frequent your arcade in like a video, be like, hey, do you guys have like a Discord link or like a Twitter page or something? Find your community. Start asking around with people.
Yeah, community is like a big thing in this game. Like, I feel like in terms of like just seeing it from you like as a whole, we're getting bigger by the day, I do say. And
Yeah. I think so.
ultimately, just have fun. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Just have fun. If you're not having fun at the end of the day, what are you doing?
Yeah, fun is the most important part.
Yeah, just have fun with it, and also be very conscientious about your money when you spend it at the arcade.
Yeah.
Go to the cave. Go to the cave, please. Please.
Go to the cave unless you want new songs, then don't go to the cave.
University Mall near George Mason. We out here.
Hey man, Banditos.
Let's set up banditos together. I'm down.
Dude, we were there last time and you weren't around and we started all getting crunk, bro. Come on, man.
Dang it.
I was
Hey,
halfway into my glass and I started getting woozy, bro. Where are you at?
Nah, bro, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
no.
That's crazy.
Nah, bring Spider. I'll I haven't gotten drunk with him before. I need to.
It's hard for him to get drunk. He's like, I won't say he's an alcoholic, but he definitely lives around a bunch of alcohol. So you're gonna have to pester him a little bit before he gets a little tipsy.
Okay. Well, great.
Well, that's
I'm hard to compete with too. So.
This is the way to end our second episode of the Mottie Hour. I'm just gonna say a little bit of concluding stuff. So, first things first. Make sure you subscribe to Meepston on YouTube. Puts up some amazing content in terms of Dance Rush and Pump and all that stuff, and sometimes a little bit of some memes on his YouTube channel as well. Make sure you also join up the Discord, Dancerous Stardom Discord server. We have more people joining like by the day. There's a lot of people around the world. Great community. You can actually find people in your local community as well. So that's discord.gg/dancerush. Discord.gg/dancerush one more time. Make sure you're following the Mottie Hour on wherever you follow podcasts. So you can check out the anchor.fm link if you see me in the Dancerush Stardom Discord server or in the link in the description as well. And then make sure you're also following at the Mottie Hour on Instagram for daily highlights from the Mottie Hour live streams as well. And if you ever want to see a guest that you want to see that's a really good Dance Rush player or Dance Rush community in general, hit me up at themotiehour@gmail.com. Once again, themotiehour@gmail.com. Well, John, Meepston, Gabe, and also who's not here, Dragos, thank you for taking the time out of your day for just talking, going on tangents and all that stuff, and talking about Dance Rush in general. And you just hit a dab, Gabe. Very, very nice. And
Oh, okay. Let me see him cook.
no, he just hit the Fortnite default dance.
Kind of tripped on my own chancla there. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
we ball.
Yeah, we balling. Well, guys, enjoy the rest of you guys tonight. And for those who are streaming,
Watch out, Gabe! Watch out!
and see you guys next time, guys.